Okay, y'all, back again. Alright, I'm gonna read some more from my old online journal. The last one I read was September the 1st. So now we are going to September the 2nd. So this is Thursday, September the 2nd, 2004, remember. And I titled it, All the Journals I Read. And then I've got 6. Reader's Choice Question. Number 20 from Danielle. Have you ever found a journal that interested you so much you read all the way back to the beginning? If so, how many? If you'd like to share, whose journal and why? Okay, then I've got, I read this and copied it from Moondog's journal. Well, ever since I found the journals and started reading them, when I found one that interested me and I wanted to keep reading, I always go back to the very first one they wrote when they first started it, and I read all the way through to the present. I always do that with all the new journals I start reading. And yes, it does take me a long time. I keep up with it on paper where I'm at. I kind of wish there was an easier way to do it, but I just don't think that I could pass up going all the way back to the past ones. Now my question is, all of y'all don't do that. How do y'all do it? Here are all of the journals that I love and read and keep up with by the alerts every day. Back Roads of Life, Inside My Head, Ship to Shore, Watching My Sister, disappear. This lady's sister had Alzheimer's. Ghosts and Stories, Moondog's Parking Lot. And then this next one, instead of a name, it's the URL. http://journals.aol.com/shoozer1/computips/entries/293. So that must have been one about computer tips. Okay, Kim's Corner, My Life in a Nutshell, Walk With Me, From Every Angle, The Secret Life of a Stay-at-Home Mom. Alright, Back Roads of Life. Oh Lord, this is going to be a long one if I'm telling something about every one of them. Back Roads of Life, I love to read all about Monica's road trips. Inside My Head, oh okay. I love to read Laney's because he is crazy and funny and a sweet romantic. I wish my hubby was a romantic like him. Ship to Shore. I love to read all about Larry and Laney's cruise trips. Lori. Larrie. Lori and Laney's cruise trips. They sound like fun. I wish I was brave enough to go on one if we had too money to go. Supposed to be if we had the money to go. Watching My Sister Disappear, I love read about, there's supposed to be a 2 in there, Sherry Ann. What was your problem? I love to read about Mary Louise's phone calls to her sister Peggy. I cry so many times when I read it. I love the way she ends her entries. I love you today, Peggy, was how she made her entries like she was always talking to Peggy. Peggy was her sister, and Peggy was the one that had Alzheimer's. And, she couldn't remember them, and so she would talk to Peggy, about the past and what she remembered and what she liked and what they do today and stuff, in her journal. And then she would always end it, I love you today, Peggy. Ghosts and stories. Well, I just love ghost stories, so it's fun to hear about her house. Her house was haunted. Moondog's parking lot. It is interesting to learn about truck driving. Why? I don't know. Well, folks, I came back in here through edit entries to add to this and finish it. And guess what stupid me does? I hit a wrong button and wiped it all clean. And I was right at the end of it too. So close. Oh well. I'm tried, but it's probably supposed to be tired. I'm tired, so I'm not going to go through all of that again. So I will finish it tomorrow. Good night. Shit. Okay, I got 3 comments. Okay, I think this is Mary Louise. I'm not sure, but it was MLRHJEH said, Shay, thanks for including my journal. No. Yeah, Mary Louise. She sounded Mary Louise. Alright, keep writing. I don't always leave a comment, but I do read your journal. Okay, September 3rd, that's the date of when she put it. Okay, IPC Junkie said, thanks for the nice comments in your journal. I read your page, but I get so busy I don't leave comments very often anymore. Guess you can say I am here, but not heard much. Nice journal. Lori. Okay, and then Moondog said, well, I'm glad to hear that you're such a loyal reader. Check out my other journal, The Dog's Soapbox, when you have the time. Speaking of time, I don't have enough to read anyone's all the way through, but if I did, I guess I'd keep track of by writing down the entry date where I left off before. Larry. And then that's all of the comments on that one. So, how long is this? 7 minutes. Let's see if we can read one more at least. All the journals I read part 2. So that'll be the part 2 of this where I went back and finished it. Friday, September the 3rd, 2004. All the journals I read part 2. Computips. I learned some interesting things about the computer reading this lady's journal, but she had stopped writing in it and made a link to a new website, but I was going to read all of the past entries before I went to the new one. But now it won't let me go to the old one. I have even went to the main journal page and tried to search for it, but can't find it. Do any of y'all have any ideas how I can find it? Kim's Corner. This young lady is Monica's pretty daughter, and I love to read about her working at the home she used to work at. She don't write very much. I wish she would write more. She used to work like at a nursing home. My Life in a Nutshell. This is a... There's Albert back. My Life in a Nutshell. This is a kind of a new journal I read. I found it in Monica's and I like reading it. Okay. Walk with Me and From Every Angle. Another new one for me. I love to read about her walks and I love her photos. The Secret Life of a Stay-at-Home Mom. This is my newest one. I love to read it because I am a stay-at-home mom too. All of these journals that I read are in my other journals. It's unlocked. Okay. Are in my other journals. He looked in the door. The window, rather. All of these journals that I read are in my other journals on my journal page. As soon as I get through reading all of the past entries of one, I had a new one. I can't even understand what I'm writing. As soon as I get through reading all of the past entries of one, I add a new one to my list from my backup list. That is in a little yellow file folder named Journals in My Favorite Places. And here they are. Release your emotions. At home. E equals enjoyment. On the tip of my wings. Weekend assignment number 4. Memorable birthday presents. Morning coffee and groggy thoughts. A double blessing. Are we there yet? My so-called life. Community storybook. My southern home. Creative endeavors. Getting old ain't for sissies and other stuff. Grandchildren speak. Mary Louise's photo shoot. Hippies in yuppie land. I have gotten comments from almost all of y'all that I read, so I want to thank you, Monica, Lainey, Laurie, Kim, Mary Louise, and Larry Moondog for y'all's comments. That lets me know that y'all do read my journal at least every once in a while. I would like to know if My Life in a Nutshell, Walk With Me, and The Secret Life of a Stay-at-Home Mom reads my journal. So if y'all do, would y'all please let me know by the comments at the end of this entry. Thank you. Love those comments. Until next time, Shay. I got 4 comments. Are you wanting to say something, sir?
Are you taping?
Yes, I'm taping.
Well,
Okay, I got 4 comments to read. Moondog House said, about the computer glitch, can you email me a link to the old journal so that I can see what's going on? I'll try to help you if I can. Larry. Yakima127 said, hey Shay, I started reading your journal after I joined Born to Blog. My daughter is Jill from Release Your Emotions. Just wanted to let you know. Keep writing. Jay. MLRHJEH said, hi Shay, I do read and enjoy your journals. Keep up the good writing, Mary Louise. Book and Coffee said, thanks for listing my journal. Was fun too. My southern home listed. Probably she meant was fun to see my southern home listed. Have a great holiday, Sonia. Okay. That beats all of them. Alright guys, that's all for now. Did you want to say something on tape?
Nope.
Or whatever you'd call this thing. It ain't a tape no more. That was back in the day. Alright guys, I am through this time with the journal, so I'm out of here until next time. I'm done going. Toodaloo.